Buzz TV. It's another Webiview day. I'm here with Joe from She Must Burn. Joe's all the way in London. So how you doing today, Joe?
Good, dude. How are you?
Life's great. Now what's funny is we had a fun little adventure getting a hold of Joe. I had some issues on my end and it was back and forth, but we finally got here. So let me just start with the fun thing. We heard the new She Must Burn stuff. I love it. I was lucky and got a promo copy. The album's fucking brutal. Congrats to that.
Thank you, brother.
Now let me ask a question. What is the release time on getting it here in the US? Is it out now as well, or is it something that's delayed between here and Europe?
Now, it's there already, man, so it's ready to order. Anyone, anywhere should be able to get hold of it.
Perfect, so that's the great iTunes, CD Baby, and all that sort of thing. And we'll get back to where we can get it. What was the process in putting this album together? Was it a simple thing for the band this time around, or was it something that was a little long and drawn out?
It took a while, man. I mean, we took our time on it, we didn't want to rush. But yeah, you know, we were happy with the amount of time we took. We felt it was necessary. And yeah, we're pleased with the result, dude.
And we are too. I mean, when you hear this thing, you'll understand why they did take some time. And it shows in the material. Now, we have you here. Who else isn't here? Because I want to give the whole band some love, so let's let them know who couldn't make today's little adventure.
Cool, man. Okay, so we got Amy, who's vocals and keys.
Nice.
We've got Frankie, who's on bass. We've got Johnny on guitar. James, also on guitar. And we've got Dan on drums as well.
Great. Now you guys seem like a really tight unit. How is that? Everything flowing smooth and, you know what I mean, a tight little family on the road?
Yeah, for sure. We're good friends. We've known each other off us for fine. Any of us that haven't, we've grown close. So, yeah, man, we're real tight with family.
That's a great thing. And touring-wise, since you're in London, is it something that the band's able to get out of London to a lot of European dates quite easily? And if so, what's coming up in the future that we could plug?
I mean, yeah, everything's possible. Everything's a possibility. We haven't got any European dates booked yet, or any US dates booked as of yet. But as soon as possible, you know, we're ready to go. So we're in the process of doing a few other things at the moment. But yeah, we're good to go.
Now, what about shows around London? Do we have anything on the calendar that we could push there?
Unfortunately not. I mean, we're knuckling it down. We're actually writing our next record already, so we've got a lot going on. We've got like our new single that we're going to try and get out to you guys over the next couple of months as well. So yeah, we're going to be super busy, and anything that comes our way, obviously we'll certainly take it up. It's important that we play if possible to anyone who wants to see us, and obviously we love performing. So.
And we've seen video of the band, so this is one act you really want to see live. Now, is anyone lucky enough to have a sponsorship or an endorsement deal that we want to show some love to?
What do you mean by that, bro?
Like, are you getting any gear from any companies? Is anyone hooking you up with gear or strings or mics or anything like that? And if so, let's show them some love.
Sure. Clothing.
Nice.
Worked real closely with those guys. They've been fantastic. And we support their stuff willingly. Like, it's great material. And yeah, Killer Star Clothing, good shout out to them.
Well, see, you gotta love guys like that. Now, let's get back to the album and where we can get it. The website for the band itself, She Must Burn, is it .com, .uk? What's the dot on the band's website?
I think it's .com, man. I'm not sure if you can pick stuff up from there anymore. As the label taking over on the private sale, you'll have to buy our merch now, which you can find on the Artery page, Artery Recordings page. And you can get all of our new merch designs. We've got some new merch designs out there, and we've got the record on there as well.
Perfect. Now, we also can get all that from your Facebook, so if we link them to Facebook, that'll get them to where they need to go, correct?
Absolutely.
Perfect. So again, right down here at the bottom, if you're watching from the iTunes, from the iPhone or the Android app, get to the BUZZTV website, get to that Facebook link, or just go She Must Burn on Facebook, and you're right there, and you'll be able to get all their stuff. Now again, the album's out, so we'll be able to pick that up, CD Baby, Amazon, all your normal places. One more thing. Let's give the label a shout out, since you're picked up by them now and they're doing some work.
Well, massive shout out to us for recording. Great partnership we've got with those guys. We've only been working with them for a small amount of time, but we've got a lot of exciting things that we'll be revealing over this year for everybody. So I'm really, really excited. And the rest of the band are really, really pleased to be working with Arthur. We couldn't have asked for anything more. So yeah, we're really sharp.
Okay, now here's a question, just because I haven't been to your neck of the world in far too long. What's the music scene like there? In the States, it's really weird. At places you think it should be great, it sucks. And other places, it's starting to thrive. How is it in London?
To be fair, London's not particularly crazy. I mean, we're London-based and South UK based, like South Coast, so it's pretty dead, to be fair. Like, it's been quite quiet over the past few years, but there's some really great bands coming out north, like bands like the Netherlands, great band Heart of Cow that we've toured with. But it kind of depends. I mean, there is demand for shows, but there's not so many there. I guess it's just an expensive place to host a show. I'm not too sure, but we will be playing more days in London. We played a couple, and they were fantastic, like sellouts for a couple of them, so it's really cool, really cool.
Very nice. Now let's see. One of the last questions, because we'll leave with two, and probably the most important question I can ask in any interview, what might we have left out about She Must Burn that they need to know about?
Well, if you don't know, I guess you can tell from my accent, we're from London, represent UK. Well, we look forward to coming wherever you are, whether it be the States, anywhere in Europe, anywhere in Asia, we don't care. We look forward to meeting you all and come see us, like, check us out. You can check all of our stuff out on YouTube, you can check us out all over the internet. And yeah, like, just drop us a message or whatever, and we look forward to seeing you somewhere for real.
And you know, as soon as you hear some of their music, you're going to be a fan. The band is just that good. Now, we're going to end it with something we usually do live. We've been starting to do this with some of these Webiview interviews, and it's turned out to work. We have a little game here we call Roll the Bones. I have a 30-sided dice. Where I got that from is amazing. Because I don't ever remember using this to play Dungeons and Dragons as a kid, so I don't know where the hell someone made this. And we have 30 pre-selected questions. So generally, we play around. I'll roll one for you, I'll roll one for me. You up for playing? Oh, let me warn you. Mind you, I think only 3 or 4 questions deal with music.
Okay, so
cool. You never know what might come up on any of the other 26. Wow, I haven't seen that number in a long time. Number 1. If you could be any superhero, who would you be?
Oh shit. I like Venom.
Cool.
Villain.
There you go. That's a perfect answer.
Thank you, man.
Now let's see, I will go with number 10. Okay, I'm in America, so this will work. This is the right to own guns, because here there's a big hullabaloo. Some people say yes, some people say no. Let's just say, don't fucking come in my house when you shouldn't be, because your ass is getting shot. So that should pretty much answer the question if I believe in guns or not. As I said, these things do get pretty racy. 20 is my favorite question. Obviously, I can't do it with you, but when we do it live, if someone gets 20, the question is blow. And of course, someone looks at me funny, and then I pull out a pocket breathalyzer. So, you know, we do have fun with this game. It is all over the map. You were lucky enough maybe not to get one of our more insane questions, but they're out there. But Joe, this truly was a pleasure talking with you, learning a little about She Must Burn, making sure they know about the band. I appreciate everything, and again, we know the little adventure we had hooking up. I appreciate you taking the extra time and making sure we got a hold of you today. It was definitely well worth the wait and all the headaches that we put you through.
Thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate it.
Well, that's perfect. I appreciate everything. And for me, for Joe, all the way in England, She Must Burn and Buzz TV. We're out of here, guys. See ya.